Hello everyone. Sorry I haven't posted any videos in a while. I just got caught up in the hustle and bustle of everything, being out on my own and learning everything, and the days go by so quick out there. But I'm here now and I'm gonna do a few videos. This first video that I'm gonna do is about the upgrade process. I think that's where I left off. I had gone home after my TNT portion, and then I flew back out to Missouri to do my upgrade. And I'm glad that I went home after my TNT portion because I was able to, rejuvenate and take everything in because you're getting a lot of information and it can be overwhelming. You're a new driver. Well, me, I'm new to all of that, and it was just a lot of information. So I had time to breathe, take it in, and I flew back out there for my upgrade test. I flew out on a Friday. Got there on a Friday. None of the classes started until Sunday. So I was there, got there Friday, nothing really to do but to get settled into the room. You do stay at Campus Inn, and they do pay for it for the duration of your upgrade. And Saturday, there was nothing to do. Sunday, the upgrade process started. And that's what this video is going to be about, the upgrade process. The first thing that I had to do was the upgrade test. That was on Sunday, bright and early, 7 a.m. Everything starts early. All the classes start early. 7 a.m. Went there. They showed you some videos and, little discussion, little handouts, and then you got on the simulators to take the test. Well, first you got on the simulators to pass some of the courses that are on the simulators, and then they moved on to the test. And they show you a demonstration of how the test is going to be, give you a few minutes to practice, and then whenever you're ready, just tell them, hey, I want to be graded now. So then they grade you on the test, and you get your little safety certificate and saying that you passed your upgrade test. And that's that for Sunday. The only thing else left to do is the computer-based trainings, which are long. They are long, and it's a lot of information coming at you. It's like 28 modules. You watch videos, you answer the tests at the end. A lot of people like to skip them because you can't press the button that says skip to the end or no, take test or take quiz or whatever. It's a button. And you go and you take it and, you pass or you fail it, whatever. But you can take it again. A lot of people like to go ahead and do that, but there is some information there that you should, pay attention to and take notes on because it will come in handy when it comes time to calculate, your fuel or calculate what you're going to get paid or how you're going to get paid and taxes. And it's a lot of information. So some of that, a lot of that you want to pay attention to. And I'm glad that I did because I had to use it. Well, a lot of that information is still review from when you started orientation, like the sexual harassment and, a lot of that people skip. You can't skip over. You still have to take the quiz at the end and pass it, but people go ahead and just skip to the end. I broke that up over 2 days because it was long and it was just a lot of information. It was long. So that was the first half. The series of classes that you have to take during that week are like tax classes, because as a lease driver you have to do your own taxes. There was the health class, because as a lease driver you have to get your own health insurance. Nothing's offered through the company. What else was there? There was, lease orientation. It's a series of classes that you have to take and sign off that you took them. But as soon as you get there, you can go ahead and sign up, call Success Leasing, which is attached to the Millennium Building, and let them know that you would like to put your name on the list to look at trucks. If there are any available, they say, okay, come in. If they're not, they say, we'll give you a call. And they usually do. They didn't call us the first day, but they called us the second day. We just showed up the first day because they didn't call us. And we're like, well, what's going on? So we showed up, and we got there, I would say around 11 something, I think, and that's considered late because those trucks go fast. They open when they start letting you see the trucks at 9, I think, and people are there bright and early waiting to get in there to look at the trucks and see what's available because you do have new trucks that come in that go really fast, and you have the older ones that come in. By old, I mean 15 or more. The first day we went, there were only 15 15s, and they were manual. We knew that we wanted an automatic, which is a newer truck. They didn't have any. We were gonna, just to get, because we had already been there for, a few days, so we wanted to go ahead and get on the road, get it started, because while you're there, you're not making a check, you won't make a check until you get these loads in. So we wanted to go ahead and do it. So we were going to settle for the 15 manual, even though that's not what we wanted, but we decided to wait. And so we got there the next day bright and early, and there was a 2017 automatic available. And it's a Freightliner. Initially, we looked at a lot of trucks. We looked at Peterbilt's, we looked at Kenworth's. We settled that we wanted a Freightliner. So we got an automatic Freightliner, which was on the other side of the compound, and it is big. It's a big compound. So wear sneakers. When you're going to look at trucks, wear some comfortable footing, because you're probably going to be walking a lot. We were walking back and forth a lot. So it was all the way in detail. It had just come out, so it was nice and clean, and we liked it. We liked it. So that's what we chose. And the payment for it wasn't too much more. It was like $20 more than what the 15 manual was going to be. So we're like, yeah, just give us that. So that's what we got. It's like a silverish green color. But we like it. We haven't had any issues with it thus far. We love the automatics, especially in traffic. It's great. A lot of truckers be like, you don't have a real truck. You driving a car. I'm like, hey, it's making it easier for me. I like it. And so, but I will brush up. Like, I'll still get into a manual truck and drive it around if someone lets me, or just to keep keep up with that. I don't want to lose that skill, because you might have to get a loaner truck if something happens, and it might be a manual, so you're still gonna have to drive. So let's see what else. Once you pick out your truck, you have to do a very thorough inspection, and the inspection is long. I've heard people say their inspection took as long as 4 hours. Ours took about 2. You have to be very thorough. That's you going to inspect the truck, you looking around you document everything. We did videos of the truck, every little thing, a rip in the curtain, a screw miss, anything you want to document on this. It's a packet they give you to go through each part of the truck to document. And check off if this is there, if this isn't there, if this needs a repair. It's a long process. The packet alone is thick, so you have to go through that whole packet. But you want to be very thorough, and we were. It was a new truck. Someone had it before us. It was 20,000 miles on it, I believe. But there was nothing wrong with the truck at all. The only thing is a slight cigarette smell, because the driver was a smoker. So we took it back to detail, and they did whatever they did, and that fixed it, and now it's gone. So that made the process a little easier. But some people do have a lot that's wrong with their trucks from the previous driver, and then you have to go take it to the shop, and hopefully the shop has time to do it immediately. If not, you got to wait for the shop to be. We had a couple of things, something with our bunk heater and something else I forgot, so we had to wait for the shop to do that. So we were there for about a week and a half, I would say. Let me see. After that, we got our truck, everything. We went to Walmart, got all the supplies and food and water and stuff that we needed, and so we got our first load from Driver Lineup, headed to Arizona, and it was exciting. It was my first load, but everything went really well. Let me see here if there's anything that I missed. That's basically it. The upgrade process was, like I said, it was a seamless process, pretty straightforward. It was nothing too difficult to handle. Your paperwork, your lease paperwork, when you sign in your contract for your lease, it is thick. That paperwork is thick. So you will be there for a minute reading over that contract, making sure you understand stuff. If you don't understand stuff, you can go ask someone, one of the lease counselors or whoever, to go over it with you. And you want to be thorough. You want to make sure that you know what you're you're signing. You understand, you know, what you are responsible for, what the company is responsible for. You want to make sure. At the end, you will get this folder here. Let me see. You will get this folder here, Success Leasing. You will get a copy of your lease and documentations that you've signed. I would show it to you, but it has personal information on it, so you need to see that. But you will get it. It's pretty thick. But they give that to you all nice and neat and in order. I like order, so you know I keep that. Prime gives you this bag right here when you're doing your upgrade process. You get that bag, and it is filled with stuff. Let me show you this big thick packet of stuff you get. See all this information? All of this you get. And you know, it's pertinent information, a lot of it. Some people don't even, sorry, my nose is itching. I'm sorry. But some people don't look at it, but it is a lot of information in here. This page says new associate information. It has information on time management, communication, just equipment, all kind of stuff. Cargo claims, permits, your logs with your Qualcomm, just stuff, just a lot of information you want to go over. It has codes for your payroll, for your settlement, because when you get your settlement, there are tons and tons and tons of line items on it, and you're like, well, what does this mean? What does this mean? Everything is abbreviated, so they have a packet in there that tells you what the abbreviations are, which is helpful. You have this huge thick orientation packet, just all kind of information you get. So I haven't gone through all of this information. I've been relying on real world experience the stuff as I go, but all of this is at your fingertips. If I need it, I can go to it. I haven't needed it yet, thank God, because they have stuff in here about operating the vehicles, certain parts of the equipment, and all kind of stuff. So you're going to have a lot of information. And again, stuff is steady moving, so it's not a lot of time that you have to go over this stuff, but you know, make some time, glance at it. We can never know enough about this business because, again, it's dangerous, and you want to know as much as you can to get out of situations or fix things, or that's about it with the upgrade process. Prime does have an accounting firm called Abacus, and that is a part of the upgrade process. We decided to use them, just as the first go around. Next year we probably won't, because they are a little bit expensive. I'll do a video about that next. But that's the upgrade process. Nothing to worry about. It's very easy. Everybody's very helpful. Everybody at Prime, all of the administration, and very helpful. So if you have a question, they will be able to answer it for you. If you have a question, you can even call the front desk at the Campus Inn, because they know a lot of the questions that you have, and they'll be able to direct you. So that's the information about the upgrade that I have, that I can remember, because I waited so long to do this video. Sorry. Any questions, just ask me. Feel free, and if I don't know the answer, I'll get it for you. Until the next video, be blessed, guys.